As we head into tax season, Catholic Social Services here in Lloydminster are putting on a free tax event for people with modest incomes. Janet joins me today from Catholic Social Services. So let's just start with giving you a chance to go through a little bit about how these tax clinics work.
Absolutely. So our tax clinics we've been doing for the past 3 or 4 years. And so we are getting increasing amount of people that are hey, this is a great idea. It's free of cost. All our programs at Catholic Social Services are free. So like you said, it's for modest income. So that would mean $60,000 or less. And so it's just basically the simple taxes. So we would not be doing anybody's taxes that would have a business in their home or on the side kind of thing, or any entrepreneurs out there with a business taxes. So it's just those with the basic T4 and RRSP or the RSPs. So that would be okay that we can do that. What we do have is we've got the same volunteers that we had last year. So there's 3 or 4 that are actually trained through CRA. So they know what they are doing. They have an expertise as to how to navigate the system that gets pulled up. And so what we would ask for the public, if they would contact Johanna Reyes at 780-875-9084, and her extension is 3319. And through her, you're going to have an designated time for an info session. And these info sessions are just kind of like a modified drop-off. So you'd have all your information, your T4s, and hopefully the last tax assessment. And you would be in a group and you would have that assessment given to Johanna, along with some consents for the volunteers to complete the assessments. Then it's up to a 2-week period that you would have it completed. And just wanted to add maybe too that with the modified drop-off, that is also about validating your identities. So we can't have, for example, somebody bring in their spouse's information. The actual person that is going to get their assessments done needs to be there.
No, that's good to hear. Now, it seems like this could be very beneficial to a lot of people here in the community, but why is this something that Catholic Social Services wants to put on every year?
Well, with the Gateway for Newcomers, we've got some newcomers that are do have modest incomes, and it's difficult to afford, some of the tax companies out there, or the people that do taxes. And so again, we do not charge for any of this. So it's a nice little perk for them to be able to come here. But we're also serving the population at large, for those that have that modest income. It's just something that I think it's helpful. Nobody wants to pay taxes before you have to pay taxes, right? So it's just being in our nonprofit organization. This is something that we like to do for the public.
Now, you mentioned that there's a group of volunteers who come together and help run these clinics. How thankful are you to the volunteers who help make this possible?
Yes. These are repeat volunteers. And so they really like the working with the numbers and stuff like that. And so this is what some of them are being trained to be accountants. So they really get a good taste of what it would be like to work in the field. And again, they are being trained through CRA. So it is a bit of a process for them to get validated as well to be a volunteer. They do have to get a check, a criminal check, and that kind of thing. So yes, we're very thankful, and we have some repeat volunteers this year, so that's great.
All right, Janet. Well, thank you so much for joining us today to share a little bit more information about that. Before we go, I'll give you a chance to go through how people can find more information or reach out to book a time.
Sure, they can contact Catholic Social Services, and it would be Johanna Reyes at 780-875-9084. And her extension is 3319 if they want to get direct to her. And she will set you up with that info session.
All right, Janet, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.